Hey, it's Jen, and today we're talking about when someone hates your guts. All right, so hopefully this has never happened to you, but I find that the more you show up, the more you kind of show up as yourself, the more opportunity you have for people to let you know how much they don't like you. And it can feel really big. And so even if the other person doesn't want to change, like, I know we're kind of tempted to convince them and let them know, no, seriously, if you just knew this, you would probably like me more, and try to explain, try to change their mind. But I want to let you know that there's something that you can do beyond convincing them, because it's not as much as about what you did or what they did. It's about what you were making it mean. So remembering that every feeling is based on a thought, and recognizing that every thought is a choice, you get to choose what you make it mean when someone expresses to you that they don't like you. So what you do is you figure out beforehand. So this is something that you can do today, is figure out who you want to show up as. Who do you want to be, so that when something happens, you can be so clear on the direction that you're going to take. So really what we often do is when someone tells us they don't like us, or indicates, or we hear, or whatever, we just feel really rotten. And we start to think things like, I'm really horrible. If someone doesn't love us, we start taking on beliefs that we're unlovable. If someone doesn't accept us, we may take on beliefs that we're unacceptable. We start to shut down. We start to be small and hide who we are, and be afraid to show ourselves, be afraid to set limits, be afraid to show love for other people or accept love. And if that's not the person you want to show up as, that's probably not the direction you're going to want to go. Another thing that we often do when we hear that someone doesn't like us is that we blame the other person. We try to turn it around. But the problem is that this takes our power away. Because remember, our feelings are based on our own thoughts, which are things that we can choose. It takes the focus away from the actual center of control, which is you, and puts it on someone else. It's like we're being distracted. And that works for the mind, because the mind wants us to be efficient and just not take a lot of energy. And it's just much easier to blame the other person because we can't do anything about that, right? I don't know, sometimes we try to do something about that, or we try to control them, try to manipulate them. And if that's not who you want to show up as, we need to find another way to serve you, a way that can help you show up the way you want to do. So what can you do? All right, the first thing is you can let it mean something about them. You know, I love that quote that talks about, like, you could have a whole tree full of beautiful peaches and be the juiciest, ripest, most delicious fruit on that tree, and someone is still not going to like peaches. We can give them permission to just not like us. Maybe we're just not everyone's flavor. And can that just be okay? Okay. The other thing is we can take what they're saying and evaluate it. If they share what they don't like about us, we can step away from it, not take it personally, not make it mean something about us, but just say, you know what? Is that something that I like about myself, or is that something that I don't really like about myself? And I tell people, like, pretend like you're dumping the contents of your purse out and looking at them. Dump it out, look at it. Is it something that you really don't? Is it a quality you would rather change? Okay, so let's look and see what we can do to address that quality. But the minute you start connecting it with your identity, saying, this is me, I'm a loud, obnoxious person, because that's what they said, and start getting small and shrinking, that's when we've taken it personally. So feel free to make it be about them. Give them permission to not like you. It's okay. and then take it under evaluation. I'll evaluate that. I'm going to think about that, and I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to see if it's something I want to keep or if I want to get rid of. And maybe I can be a better person at the end. One that I like more, one that one that has the qualities that I'm trying to show up as. So, when someone hates you, it's okay. I like you. But the more important thing is that you like you. Because just because someone doesn't accept you doesn't mean you're not acceptable. Okay, see ya.